Hey guys, what's up? So I'm going to teach you today how billionaires think. This is going to be fire video, trust me, and you need to watch this from start till the end. And I learned this through countless books and podcasts. Literally, this is going to be mind blowing for you. And yeah, let's get into it. First, I'm going to tell you how I actually learned this, right? Obviously from my own experience by scaling my agency to $10,000 and getting on sales calls, handling processes, systems, etc. For my own experience and watching thousands of podcasts. I literally watch one podcast every day at least. And yeah, so I learned it from that and another two of these videos, right? Basically I'm going to synthesize these two videos in this video too, but if you want in-depth knowledge about first principle thinking, which will be in this video explained, and this for business, mindset foundations, just watch this video, man. Like they are so good and they are in-depth. But if you want a shorter version, just watch my video. It will be good. But I highly recommend watching these two videos because these two people are legends, And if you don't know Sam Bowen, who is the Sam Bowen is, this guy is the founder of school, so this guy know what he's talking about. So literally go and watch this video and after watching this obviously. So you will understand it better. Okay. So let's start with perspective foundations. So the perspective foundations are literally brain is actually divided into few parts when you're thinking. Like when you're making a decision, it is not like you made a decision. You made a decision because you are created, you are programmed to make that decision. If you come up with, like, for example, if you have a belief that squirrels are bad, then you have a program, like you have some kind of experience in your mind that making you think that squirrels are bad. I'm going to explain you in a bit what I'm actually talking about, I'm baffling about. So the thing is, right, when if you're talking about billionaires and millionaires, they have this business foundations or perspective foundations really dialed in. Like they are strong, really fucking strong. Okay, so the thing with normal people, they have cracks in these models. They have cracks in this. That's why they fail. That's why they literally crumble. And that is why the thing is, right, if you show your mentor something, they will instantly find the mistake, a problem in your process when you can't even guess that problem. You know what I'm talking about. For example, you go to a gym owner and you tell them your problem that blah blah blah, I need to lose fat, this is my daily routine, blah blah blah. They will instantly tell you what is the problem, okay? By not even elaborating further. And your it could be something like simple as you're not drinking enough water or something. Because obviously they have all of this dialed in. That's the same case for mentors. If you have a business mentor, if you present your problem to your business mentor and you explain that this is what happening in my business, they will instantly pinpoint the problem that you're making, and they will instantly tell you to fix the problem. And the interesting thing is you couldn't even have guessed that's the problem, right? So this is what happening. This is what happens in the mind of a billionaire or millionaire. So they have strong mental awareness. If so, the strong mental awareness is basically your identity. Okay, how do you perceive yourself? What do you think of yourself? And in most cases, like billionaires and millionaires are almost narcissistic in a sense because they have really they they think highly of themselves. That's why people often see them as narcissistic people. But the thing is, guys, they are really, their identity is so strong for themselves that they look as narcissistic. But in their case, it's just like, I'm completely confident in what I do. I know my shit. Just shut the fuck up. I know what I'm talking about. That's what they are going with. Okay. So you need to have strong identity. It's so fucking important. Like literally, if you don't have a strong identity, everything that stands above that identity will fucking fall. Like, for example, if you want to lose weight and you have an identity that you are not good with dieting or some shit like that. Okay, you have an identity that you can't be hungry all the time, you need to eat all the time. You have that identity and you want to lose weight. How the fuck are you going to lose weight when you believe that you are not good with dieting? Okay, you go fine. So identity is so important. Like anything of your life, not even just in business, but every part of your life is built on your identity. How you talk with people, how you meet with people, how you see people, how even how you have form opinions on things, right? Everything is built on your identity. Every little thing of this world is built on identity because that's how you can say consciousness, that's how you see your world, to be honest, right? A billionaire, so that's why a billionaire has a really strong identity. And that's why people often mistake them as narcissistic person, ego-driven person, or all these bad shit, bullshit things. But if you look at their perspective, they are just like self-confident in themselves. They know what they're talking about. They have gone through their pain. That's why they are talking like that. And with so much conviction, you got a point. Okay. So identity is so fucking important. Like literally the most important thing you want to fix in your life right now. Okay, so another thing is mental cognition. Mental cognition basically is, you can say, decision making. So as an agency owner, if you know what to do and when to do it, then you know how to run and go and build a good agency. If you are an agency owner, you might know Daniel Fazio, and this guy is genuinely the G, like literally the amazing person, amazing guy I learned from. Daniel Fazio dumbs things down, like literally, he just says the obvious shit, and it is going to work. You know, the thing with this with most people, they overcomplicate this book, everything. They overcomplicate. Oh my, I need to do this, I need to do that, blah blah blah. I need to follow this productivity routine, I need to follow this morning routine. And the thing is, right, they don't know when to do a certain thing, and when it is the right time to do it. Like for example, if you're making $0 per month, okay, let's say you are making $0 per month, probably spending your whole day on YouTube making videos is not a good choice. Okay? What you should be instead be doing is sending cold fucking outreach messages to make money. YouTube videos might help you after you got money and some case studies and all that bullshit, but it is highly long term. So people know that, the billionaires know when to do certain things to their businesses, right? Elon knew when to buy X and take over the world, and when to build Tesla, okay, and when to build SpaceX. So he knew the prioritization, okay. You got a point. So this is the second part of perspective foundation. Third one, business principle. So business principle is like how you decide to run your business. Okay, what are your business principles? Every entrepreneur has unique business principles, and they can also, you can say, match. They can have similar business principles, and they can also have unique business principles. For example, if you're talking about Alex Hormozy, or Alex Hormozy believes in leverage a lot of leverage. Okay, he is also a millionaire. And if you're talking about, let's say, who, Jeff Bezos. If you're talking about Jeff Bezos, he strongly believes in customer centric business models, customer delivery, customer blah blah blah, all that, just deliver on customer. So those two, you can argue, are really successful people. Alex Sarmozy doesn't really, he cares about customers, but he really cares about leverage, to be honest, like the leverage, the compounding effect of the social media brand and all that stuff. And with Jeff Bezos, he doesn't really have a personal brand at all. He doesn't really care about leverage at all. That's the point. He cares more about his customers. You got my point. So this is how the business principles are made. You need to make your business principles obviously after your identity is made, after you're where to like, if you have a skill of prioritization, then you will have business principles. If you don't have that, you will make some bullshit principles, and you will be fixed because the principles you have borrowed from somebody is not working for you. The reason it's not working for you is because your identity is fucked and your prioritization is fucked. Okay, even if you took the even if you took the principle of Hormozy or Jeff Bezos, you will still not grow because you don't know when is the right time to do something, and your identity is stopping you from doing it. Okay, I hope you understand this bullshit. So business disciplines are basically, this is where we are getting into, this is where you are going to have expertise in certain areas of the skill, like marketing, accounting, and another business areas, like anything that your business needs, the skill set you have around marketing. Okay, around accounting, around systemization, around sales, all that stuff. This is where you can say, form buckets of your skill sets. This is where you need to improve your skills and improve your mindset about skills, learn about skills and all that stuff. Okay, and the last one is processes is just like mostly practical shit, like how to do something, like how to run running Facebook ads, sending cold DMs, writing a good copy, or all that. Like, this is the final product of business discipline. For example, if you don't know shit about marketing, that means you cannot run a good Facebook ad. If you don't know basics about marketing, for example, the basics about marketing is build a business around people needs and wants, right? That's basics of marketing. If you ignore that, then you go straight to building a Facebook ad, then you will be fucked. You will lose money, obviously, and your business will suffer, obviously. So this is the perspective foundation. Okay, this is what you actually need to fix. Okay, if you want to learn in depth about this, just then watch this video from Savavans. This guy explained it way better than me. Okay, and let's get into other parts of thinking model you can adapt, obviously. But the thing is, guys, all of this, right? These six things, the six mindsets that I'm about to share with you right now will not work if you don't have this, mental awareness and, mental cognition and mental principle. Sorry, these two in place. Okay. If you have these two in place, or even the best one, if you have your identity in place and you adopt this business model, then you will literally automatically grow. Okay. So first principle thinking is so fucking powerful, literally. So the first principle thinking is, you need to filter down things into its core principles, like core components. For example, let's say you have an iPhone. If you want to make an iPhone, let's say this is an iPhone with this fucking notch here. So this is an iPhone, okay? And you want to make an iPhone, and you will ask yourself, what are the things that we need to make an iPhone? You will say screen, you will say speaker, you will say blah, you will say motherboard, you will say blah, 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 blah. Okay? All of those things, right? How many things can you remove from iPhone? Okay? You can say you can remove fingerprint and iPhone will still work. You can remove high resolution camera, iPhone will still work. You can remove some kind of software, let's say GPS tracking, iPhone will still work. So the point I'm making is, there are, like, for example, there are like 100 plus parts of iPhone, literally 100 plus parts of iPhone, and 20% of those parts are unnecessary, to be honest. I mean, like, they help, but they are actually unnecessary. They are actually not unnecessary. A good story about this is by Elon Musk, right? If you know Elon Musk, right? When Tesla was starting out, the batteries in the market of Tesla, like electric motors, were fucking expensive. Literally thousands of fucking dollars to make one single battery. So what Elon did, Elon thought in first principles. So he thought, okay, I need to make a battery because in the market, if I need to grow Tesla, I can't grow Tesla by, dealing with these motherfucking agencies who are selling me batteries for like literally thousands of dollars and take commission. So what I will need to do? I need to make my own battery. So he thought, how the hell do I make a battery? And he thought by, you know, I need lead, I need nickel, whatever the ingredients to need a battery. And he made a battery for himself, literally. Okay, so this is how the first principle things are. And to understand this better, you watch this video from Charlie Morgan. Okay, he explained it way better than me, obviously. So first principle thinking is just like you have something, you just need to dial it down to its core things that you cannot take it out. For example, if you have a car and you took out wheels, can car still run? It cannot run. But if you took out, let's say, windows, car will still run. If you took out engine, car will not work, because that's the first principle. It will need to have engine, it will need to have tires, it will need to have, um, you know, all that, technical stuff like, steering wheel. It it needs to have, that's non-negotiable. Without that, it won't work, okay? But without, let's say, without GPS, the car will still work. Without headlights, the car will still work. Okay, you got to find, right? Next one is non-binary thinking. So this is a really important one. This is, you need this. So non-binary thinking is really simple. You don't need to you don't need to biased with anybody. Okay. So the thing with non-binary thinking is people have biases. Okay. People have biases. Like, for example, this thing is wrong and this thing is correct. People have biases. Like, for example, cold DMing, mass cold DMing is wrong. Some people think that. Some people think cold DMing with volume is correct. So this is how the opinions are made. So the non-binary thinking people are neutral. Okay, so don't really they are neutral at almost everything, like literally everything. Okay, they have neutral opinions on everything, obviously. So that, what it does is it will make you see things that most people fail to see. For example, if you look at a perspective of a person who thinks that cold DM is bad, and if you look at this is a person who thinks cold DM is good, and what will most people identify themselves as a cold DM is wrong person. If you think cold DM is wrong, then you will see content around cold DM is wrong. You will try and learn things, articles about why cold DM is wrong, and you will avoid cold DM and all that stuff. What it will do, it will restrict you with opportunities. Okay, you might lose a lot of things that you might think is bad, or it can help. You will lose a lot of things that can help you with this mental model. You got my point. Okay, so that is better to be neutral. Okay, be neutral in almost everything, like literally everything. And it will open you with insights. You will see where things that most people fail to see. Okay, from a perspective that other person who is saying that cold DM is wrong is not able to see. Okay, I hope you are getting my point, what I'm trying to make. Okay, so this video is getting long. What I will do, I will make this into a 2-part video. So tomorrow we will talk more about this. So the last one is inverse thinking. For this video, this is the last one. For the next 3, I will explain this tomorrow. So the inverse thinking is basically, if you have something like this, I got this from Alex Hormozy. Okay, inverse thinking is basically solving problems. Okay, identifying problems. That's the main part. For example, if you have a business model, okay, if you have, let's say this is your business model, you will list out all of the things that are problem. You will list out all of the things that can be a problem. You will list down all of the things that needs to be fixed. You will list down all of the negative things, to be honest, right? Okay. So that's another inverse thinking. And another one is, let's say you want to make a good cold DM template. Okay. That's your goal, to make a good cold DM template. Now, if you think inversely, how you will ask yourself how to make a bad cold DM template. Okay. So if you know how to make a bad cold DM template, that means you will avoid doing the bad thing, and you will automatically be into good category. Okay. This is inverse thinking. I know it is, you can say it's kind of complicated to grasp, and let's be simple. Okay. If you want to do something, let's say you want to lose fat. Okay, let's say you want to lose, you are fucking fat and you want to lose fat. Instead of asking yourself how to lose fat, you will ask yourself, how can I gain more fat? Okay, if you ask yourself that, how do I gain more fat, you will get list of things that will help you gain fat. Now what you will do is you will avoid those things. Okay, you will avoid doing those things, and you will automatically be lean. Okay, so that's the easiest example. I hope you understand this, and if you didn't, let me know down below and I will recap this. And that's it for today. I'm going to upload the second part of this video tomorrow. Okay, and yeah, have a great day. Bye.